All right, everybody, let's do it. Time to play for a national championship. It's Florida. It's Houston. It's your alternative play-by-play with yours truly, Brian Snow, and we're off and running right now. With the starters, and you're hearing this courtesy of CBS. There's the PA announcement of our starting lineups, and we're just about ready to get the show on the road. Todd Golden leads the Florida Gators in his third year, and Kelvin Sampson leads the Cougars in his 14th year. Good evening, everybody. Brian Snow here with you. Got to keep it to a low roar for right now because my wife has to hop on a call here in just a moment, but I'm still going to bring you all of the alternative play-by-play of tonight's national championship between the Houston Cougars and the Florida Gators. The Florida Gators will go blue tops, blue bottoms with the orange numbers trimmed in white. Houston goes white tops, white bottoms with the red numbers trimmed in black. Make your picks in the chat. Who do you think will win tonight? Be a Houston or BU Florida? I've got Houston to win it all here tonight. Tonight's game presented in part by Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. Use the code Snowman for a 250% deposit match, especially if you are betting tonight. My buddy Play-by-Play with JJ is on, and the Heat and the Sixers are busy going at it, and it's Miami that holds an 8-point lead at the half. So we're immediately going to go to him and try to get some raids going with any of my buddies who are on tonight. And if you are a man that is going through something that is struggling, that has no idea which path to take, wanted to take a path over to take a drive over to Facebook and check out my new group entitled Men's Championship Mindset. I'm going to be shaking a little bit because I had a very, very emotional interview, and I spent most of that bragging on the one person who has gotten me here, especially the last 3 years. That would be my beautiful wife, Jody. And I'm going to continue to brag about her too. All right, we're just about ready to go here from San Antonio, Texas, as the Florida Gators will take on the Houston Cougars. Florida trying to win their first championship since 2007. And the Houston Cougars looking for their first overall championship in their first Final Four appearance since 2021. Here we go. Florida will travel right to left as we see it. And as you folks are listening along at home with us, Ruben Chinyelu will be jumping center against Joseph Tugler, high atop the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Here we go. The tip is controlled by Houston, and they'll travel left to right here in the first half as Cryer has it at the controls on the move to the right. They go over the top into Jawan Roberts. Roberts backs in on Condon, backs in again, spins, right baseline, hook, no. Rebound batted out of bounds, belongs to Florida. So they'll get Florida will get their first chance on offense. And let's see what they can do. We play 20-minute halves as mandated by the National Collegiate Athletic Association in men's basketball, and administered by both the Big 12 Conference, the Southeastern Conference, and the NCAA. Condon has it in the front court. Over to the right side, it is this Clayton. Clayton to Condon, back to Clayton. 19 to shoot. A long three for Clayton. Clanks off the right side of the rim. That goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Houston. Milos Uzan will bring it into LJ Cryer, who gives it back to Uzan, and Uzan trots it up. We also play with a 30-second shot clock. Houston roared back from 14 down to beat Duke on Saturday night. Tugler has the top of the circle, spins, drives right down the lane, lead in, 5-foot hook, good, and Houston has the lead. Back comes Florida as Clayton has it in the front court off to the right, chasing a double team by Tugler. Tugler now goes away. Condon has it this time at the top of the key. They drop a bounce pass from Richard back to Condon. Condon faces a double team, spins baseline, comes back outside. Here's a three on the way. No good. Long rebound chased down by Uzan. And here come the Cougars. 2-0 Houston leads, 18:40 remaining in the first half. Uzan has it at the top of the circle. Uzan backs out. Now gets a screen from Tugler. Uzan has it right of the lane, picks up his dribble. Now finds Emmanuel Sharp, who launches a three. That's no good. Tugler the rebound. Houston another chance. LJ Cryer for three. That's off the side of the rim. Long rebound, tip back to Houston, and they'll get a third try. Right down the lane comes Emmanuel Sharp, and he missed the layup and the rebound to Florida. And here they come. Clayton in the front court. Under to Condon for the two-hand dunk. That's what happens when you don't get back. And we're tied to 2 minutes gone in the first half. Houston 2 offensive rebounds so far. Florida yet to pick one up. Emmanuel Sharp has it off to the right now to Uzan. Uzan holds and looks. Uzan picks up his dribble. Now plays it back to Roberts. Has his pass stolen. Uzan able to gather it back in. Condon got his hand in the passing lane. 10 on the shot clock. Uzan on the move to the right. Uzan on the drive. Lobs it up. Banks it in. Houston regains the lead 4-2, and right back comes the Gators. They go underneath to Condon. He goes up, got fouled, and he'll shoot two. This is what Florida loves to do. They love to get out on the break, and the foul will be charged to Juwan Roberts. That'll be his first and the first team foul. Condon will head to the free throw line to shoot two. Condon, the 6'11 sophomore from Perth, Australia. Condon gets ready. Offers the free throw. Good. 4-3 our score. Condon averaging 6 points during this postseason. The 6'11 sophomore gets ready. The second attempt on the way, good. Tied at 4. They're in the third quarter in Miami, and Miami leads by 6, 69-63. Across into the front court is LJ Cryer down to Uzan. Uzan has it deep on the left wing. Back to Cryer in the left corner. Now dribbles out to the wing, fakes a three. And now underneath is Juwan Roberts. He goes up, missed it. Rebound tapped in the lane. Roberts got a hand on it. Now Florida has it, and here they come. Clayton has it on the fly in the front court. Gives it behind him to Richard. Richard goes underneath, and that pass is tapped underneath, but a foul called, and Florida shoots two. Well, no free throws. They'll just bring it in right baseline. And they have it in play all the way to the hoop. Missed the dunk, goes back up, got his shot blocked, out of bounds, belongs to Houston. Elijah Martin tried twice to dunk it over Tugler. Tugler was there the first time. Juwan Roberts the second time. And when Tugler got a hand on it, that caused the miss. Here's Cryer with a bounce pass to Tugler. He lays it in with a left hand. His first bucket of the game, and it's 6-4 in favor of the Cougars. And 16:34 remaining in the first half. Tugler with 4. He's 2 for 2 from the field. This is Clayton at the top of the circle. Dunk pass underneath for the two-hand dunk. And that two-hand dunk was by Chinyelu. And we got an injured Cougar as Tugler took a tumble. And they both took a tumble. Chinyelu and Tugler both took a tumble. Tugler will go out. Tugler had 4 blocks against Duke on Saturday. He's averaging 2 per contest. Uzan at the controls, faces a quick double team, works his way to the left, over the top pass into Javier Francis, who's on the floor right now, who goes right down the lane and misses the dunk. It comes back to Roberts. His lefty hook, no good. Tap, no. On the floor, Florida has it. Clayton has it on the run. Clayton lost the ball. LJ Cryer is steal. 3-on-2. Cryer stops. A pull-up three from the right. Nope. Rebound, batted back out. Batted back out to Uzan, who takes a three. He missed that one, and the rebound comes down to Florida. Will Richard brings it up. A lob underneath the condon, goes up, scores. And Florida has their first lead of the night, 8-6, and 15:33 remaining in the first half. See if we can get a couple of raids going with some friends of mine that are on the air. Definitely going to pay them a visit. Off to the right, LJ Cryer, his fadeaway shot from the right is good, belonging to Emmanuel Sharp. And we're tied at 8 and 15-14 remaining in the first half of play. Glad I got my water. Clayton brings it up. Over the top pass, out of bounds. It'll belong to Houston. We're looking for Elijah Martin. And that brings us to a timeout. 15:34 remaining in the first half. And we are tied at 8 apiece in this national championship on Snowman Sportsnet. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights, is with us. He says, "Go Gators." The Sixers have closed to within 3. What I'm also going to do is 30 days of baseball. And I'm going to start that tomorrow. There we go. My wife's on a call right now. I don't know how long she's going to be on. I don't know how long she's going to be on the call, but I want to have the ultimate respect for her. You know what? I'm going to have to go because I know how I get. I know how I get when I do games. I get very, very loud. And yeah, my wife told me she's going to be on mute for most of the call. I still don't want to disturb her because she needs to be able to hear what's going on, and it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right, nor would it be fair if I try to do this game with knowing my wife is on a call. So I'm going to give her the ultimate respect, and I'm going to end this stream right now.